Testing, testing, testing. Peace. It's your boy Ty Data. Let me go ahead and try to rep my mic up a little more. It seems like my mic levels is went down, but I'm finna go ahead and boost them up. So give me 1 second. Um, Boost up. Oh, that's my background noise. Well, I'm gonna keep my background noise down. Hold on. Hey, everybody doing? I know everybody feel disrespected. I know everybody feel violated. And today we gonna get into how to social engineer indoctrinated people. Aboriginal Sunken place. Um, I know everybody amped up. I know everybody, you know, is mad as hell. Due to the disrespect. But I understand what they're trying to do on a deeper level, and many of you guys might not really understand what these people are trying to do. So I'm gonna try to, what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to make my point, and I'm gonna let people on the panel. And shout out to Blue. What I'm saying? Thanks for the donation. We definitely appreciate it. We ain't forgot about you. Um, yeah. And so there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but I need to get real serious first. Those are our people, okay, and they are very indoctrinated, and um and I know, when and their paradigm is dying. So whatever religion or whatever they got going off, it's dying. And the reason why I know that is because I do analytics. When you look up the stuff that they're talking about, like Egypt and out of Africa theory, nobody's really googling that shit. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's really participating in that, in the community, and their information. It's dying. And so, and I believe they know that. I believe they know that. And so, ours is actually rising. And so the stuff that we talk about, like the slave trade and John Punch, and all these little things, the pyramids and stuff like that. That stuff is high ranking in Google, and I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure Google knows this, and I'm pretty sure America knows this by now, that the community is trending. It has not reached the mainstream, and but the one of the tactics that they're using is an FBI tactic. It's like the same thing that they did to Larry Hoover. They the tactic that they use is like get the head guy. You know what I'm saying? Get the head guy. And this is why they use a lot of the words they a lot. Like you literally talking to me, and then they will say they, as in you talking to multiple people. You see what I'm saying? And y'all know I'm a mathematical guy, so every time they say the word they, I know y'all don't understand that, but that's one thing that bothers the shit out of me, is when they use the word they. You know what I'm saying? Because they is a mathematical word, and it's some type of yeah, it's a mathematical word, some type of estimated word, and so it's to include everybody. And so this is my main pet peeve of why I'm on the fence, is because I don't like the way they clunk everybody up. But Chief Holiday got his claims; those claims belong to him. Okay, outside of Chief Holiday, somebody else might not know what the fuck Chief Holiday is talking about. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason they have this. They don't. They're not free thinkers, and we have to also feel sorry for them, because they don't have the ability to go outside of their programming. Now I know that their paradigm is dying and ours is trending. And I know everybody's a little excited about that. But you still have to take consideration that those are our brothers and sisters. And so, by their paradigm dying, what's going to happen to them? You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen to them now? You know what I'm saying? And I can't lie, I feel joy that the paradigm that, what I'm saying, and the stuff we're talking about is trending. I feel joy for that, but I'm also consciously aware, and I can feel sad for the people that is not going to be able to make it into the future because the main reason is because they haven't built nothing with all this education and all these doctor degrees and all this and then all these little tactics and all this little stuff. At the end of the day, you still haven't built an international corporation for the people. You know what I'm saying? You still ain't built nothing. And if you want to use the tactic where you get one and two people out the deal and you can't connect the people, that's the problem. There should be a chain of command of people building stuff. Oh, this was such and such, and he lived to 19 such and such, and then his son took over or his wife took over and she took over and she built this, and then they went on and did that, and then she met up with the guy from here and they built that, and then so and so and so and so. It should be a whole lineage. Just like when you look at the King of England and the Queen of England, they got a fucking long list of line documented of people that was ruling shit and racking shit. Okay, when you talk to these Pan Africans, dude, they got these one little person or two little, three little, four little African ass people that don't really did. You know what I'm saying? That if they did some major shit, they just did some amazing shit. They just did something amazing. Okay, you did something amazing by yourself. It hasn't been handed down. Michael Jackson. We can keep name them or name them. And so in the Aboriginal paradigm, this is what we're trying to create. We're trying to create an environment where we can have some for the people. But this is the thing. Many of them, some of them, I talked to a couple of them. I ain't gonna say their name, and they feel that we're being disrespectful, and they don't understand. Due to our modern day living in our modern day life, information flows a lot faster. So therefore, people are obviously going to be thinking a little bit different because more information is getting slashed around a lot faster. So nobody's going to be thinking the same shit in 1966. Ain't nobody walking around here talking about what's up, Jad Turkey and shit like that. We done passed that because we don't evolve. And so when it comes to the Aboriginal paradigm, we represent that. You know what I'm saying? We represent that new breed of people due to the social media, due to the passing around the information, due to the genealogy, the 1 button, 2 button, 3 button genealogy. Y'all saw y'all boy, y'all sure pull up, did logged into his shit, boom, 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 sent it to That's some high tech shit, bro. Like didn't even know how to use that goddamn site. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm just saying that to show how information flows so quickly and how we have evolved, and we represent that. Okay, and for some reason they hate us for it. Our own brothers and sisters, they hate us for it. You see how rude they was. Like they get to ask 1,000 questions. You can't answer no question. I understand that tactic. That is a bully tactic. Okay, but the main tactic is what they trying to use is that they trying to use an FBI tactic. It's like a tactic they use on Larry Hoover and things like that. What the FBI do is they say, well, get the leader. They just say get the leader, and then the rest will just be dismembered. And so they using that same tactic, and they see us as a street gang. Okay, they see us as some type of prison gang. They don't really know us, and we don't really know them. But due to the way some of us talk, and don't get me wrong, some of us is rough as hell. Motherfuckers don't got no faces and all types of shit. I get that. Okay, but without the evidence, they look at us how white people look at us. They see a young brother, dreadlocks. Oh yeah, man, he a piece of shit. And you go talk to him, be like, oh yeah, man, I just graduated culinary school. Like, oh, for real? Like, no, you joking. Like, nigga, what the fuck you mean I'm joking, dude? Like, I can't be black with dreadlocks and go to school. I can't, mispronounce 8 words and have a degree or something. Like, is that not part of the indoctrination? You see what I'm saying? And so what their goal is to get Dan Calloway, and Dan Calloway is under attack, you guys. And Dane, I don't know if you fuck with me that hard or not, but I fuck with you, and I understand what you're going through because I'm going through it a little bit. Probably not on your level, but I get the weird ass emails, I get the obscene phone calls, I get the shit you probably was getting in the beginning. And Dane Calloway is under attack. So they figure that if we gonna if we just attack the leader, the rest of them is gonna be dismantled. But they don't understand that Dane Calloway is Dane Calloway. Chief Holiday is Chief Holiday. even though we all kick it to each other, and some of us even have business ventures with each other, that don't mean that I'm gonna fucking that don't mean that I'm gonna be on the bus stop trying to take up on Chief Holiday Harriet Tubman claim. Okay, I'm not. I'm gonna be. I don't know nothing about that. Yeah, I know a guy. And that's about it. I can use that for an answer. Yeah, I know a guy. I heard of it before, but I'm not finna be discussing A1's claim. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be discussing mine. And so they don't understand this because all their claims are the same. Okay, they do not really disagree like that. Now I don't know if they all do business ventures with each other, a whole panel full of people, and nobody really do business. I don't know. Okay, but whatever it is, their paradigm is dying, and I have to prove anyway. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of Google Analytics, and I'm gonna open up the panel. I know everybody's heated, but you know what I'm saying? Those are our people. So please respect the platform. I don't want nobody talking about I'm gonna get shot, I'm gonna beat somebody ass, and blah 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 blah. Those are all my people, especially for you younger guys. Uncle's still an elder, so please don't get on here, disrespecting. Now I understand we gotta throw our shots, and you little sling ball head and blah 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 blah, and we keep it a little facetious, but that's not try to let's not try to get too personal and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I this is the shit we did last year. We did this shit last year. Okay, last year we banged on the Pan Africans and we social engineered them to talk about us, and that's part of the programming. That's part of the program because indoctrinated people are are the easiest people to program. Free thinking people, it's a little difficult to program them because they operate on a different type of system, and they use different types of weird little tactics to get information. You know what I'm saying? And so but when it comes to the Aboriginal, when it comes to the community and some of the tactics that these guys use, they don't use sources. They come to what is called conclusions. So if you want to know their conclusion, just ask them. Say, hey man, what's your conclusion? How do you conclude that? How did you get that? Don't ask them for no source, okay? Because sources is what you was taught in school, okay? Do y'all even know what a source is? Okay, we are the source. We're living here. We're still living here. Okay, the guy clearly read an article and it clearly debunked the whole evolution theory, and they didn't even know it. They went on and said, "Oh man, this is an evolution theory," and blah 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 blah. Yeah, we know that, but you didn't let Chief explain the article in the format that he takes it. He ain't say, here's the article and everything in this article I believe 100%. It's supposed to be like, here's the article, explain what does this article means to you. Okay, is all you need, you know what I'm saying? And so they're using these tactics, you guys, and they are professionals at this shit. And you guys fall for it all the time. It never fails. It never fails. And I feel kind of sorry for you guys because they just bully the shit out you guys every time. No questions. Oh, I can't ask no questions. I can't answer questions. Okay. And then he'll ask your question. You see what I'm saying? But you can't answer none. Okay. What does that mean? What does that mean when a person can ask you questions and you can't ask them none? That's what is that? What is that? Do anybody recognize that tactic? Oh yeah. Anybody recognize that? Answer minds and not your. Anybody know about that? See, that's the tactics that they're using. The other day, there was a dude in our back chat, 10 o'clock in the morning over there, like he was itching and scratching and shit for sources and shit. Like on some crackhead shit, fucking with AP and Jaguar, trying to get their sources and shit, and trying to trick them out of sources and shit. Okay, we don't have sources, we have conclusions. Okay, that conclusions can take about 9 different sources. Okay, it could take 9 different sources, entomology, and some other shit. So when we bring you an article, you need to let us read the article, explain what the article means to us and how we interpret the article. If you just read the article and say, "Oh man, I'm just going to pin this whole article on you," and just see what they're doing, they assume that we agree with everything in the article. That is so indoctrinated. I give you an article and you're not going to let me explain my attachment to it. You see what I'm saying? They want to explain your attachment to it. Oh, I just read this article and this is what they mean. You see what I'm saying? It's You know what I'm saying? They're using different type of tactics on you guys, and I feel sorry because they gonna eat y'all ass up alive. Y'all guys are not prepared with the tactics that they're using. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like I'm the only defense y'all have. They're using different type of tactics, but they are indoctrinated people, and they are socially engineered people. And due to the social media, all of us are. Nobody stand alone. We all have been hit by it. But at least I know. At least I know about it. You know what I'm saying? At least I know. You see what I'm saying? And so I know everybody's pissed off. You know what I'm saying? And and please be respectful. Get your claims out. I'm gonna go ahead, just let it go. Please be respectful. But this is how the sunken place works. Okay? Because uh the the Aboriginal community, or actually a couple people, because we're not a real community, because half you motherfuckers don't like me and half you motherfuckers don't like each other. So we're not a community as we should be. You see what I'm saying? And as we should be. You know what I'm saying? And that's everybody's fault. No one man take that blame, but every last one of them. I don't care how innocent you think you are. Each and every last one of us is arrogant as hell. Okay, and and the tactics that they're using, you guys, are outdated. The one lady was man, she ain't answered not one question. Anybody notice that? Anybody notice that? Not one question. Please tell me you understand these tactics. She not answered not one question. A whole lot to say, a whole lot of questions, but no answers. Okay? This is called social engineering. Okay? They're socially engineering their crowd. You see? Because no one's Googling that shit. When the lady say, hey, I want you guys to Google this word. I want you guys to Google this word. She's trying to paddle you. You see what I'm saying? She's baiting you and she's paddling you, bro. You see what I'm saying? She's playing with the Google Analytics and she playing with the data and shit. Don't be Googling shit these people be talking about. Okay? They Google what we talk about. And we gonna get into a little of that because the other day, Black Lotus and Chief Holiday did a show on Angola, Indiana. And shit you not, if you go to Google Trends, I'm not even gonna show it. If you go to Google Trends, okay, and you look up Angola, Indiana, you will be able to find noticeable spikes because they're Googling our shit. You see what I'm saying? If you I did a video on source coding. If you go to source coding, you would notice there's a huge fucking spike. Like nobody fucking really Google that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like y'all fail for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so nobody really talk about that shit. So there's like two huge spikes. You'd be like, damn, how the fuck it go? How did it go up that high? You see what I'm saying? And so I noticed that a lot of the times when we do topics, there's a lot of people doing a lot of Googling, you know what I'm saying, on what we be saying. You see what I'm saying? And we know who it is because they, you know what I'm saying, they watch us. You know what I'm saying? I don't really subscribe Lotus, Lotus Patrol, but he sent me the link. You know what I'm saying? He sent me the link and let me watch because I rather just hear what's going on. But I heard somebody mention my name. You know what I'm saying? That's what Lotus said. But anyway, but but truth be told, the brother Dane is under attack, and maybe he don't give a shit, and maybe it's some normal shit to him. I don't know, but it's very uncomfortable for me because I'm slightly getting attacked. I just got an email the other day that says, "Well, you need to give me $20,000 worth of bitcoins because I saw you on a teen site and you was jagging off, and I'm gonna release the footage." And I'm like, what? You think I will? Do you think I will put that shit in my fucking browser? You idiot! I'm a cyborg. I would never put no teen porn in my goddamn browser. Like, what the hell are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? The shit is just weird. So I'm pretty sure Dane been getting them, and I've been getting them. And then there's lots of phone calls. There's lots of obscene phone calls and things like that. And there's lots of people googling you and doing a little research of you, talking about you, and also shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And but the brother's under attack. And so I do have a word for Dane Calloway. Dane Calloway, whatever plans you have, bro, it is time because these people are in a sunken place, and we put them in a sunken place last year. You see what I'm saying? One of our goals last year was to get them to do five Aboriginal videos back to back to back to back to back. That's what we wanted last year. We did that. We did that last year, and then they left us alone. So we thought that they kind of just just sunk it. But what they was doing is they was watching. So that's what they was doing. So they was still in a sunken place. They never got out the sunken place. So what they was doing is they just shift to the background. They shift to the background. This is why the analytics and all these creepy ass people, you be like, man, you ain't never even watched my video before. Like I never even seen you before. Why you in my chat? Well, I mean, not why you in the chat. Why you in the comments? You see what I'm saying? And but anyway, though that can happen in many different things. Um, and so yeah, so the brother is under attack, and I know a lot of people don't even kick it with Dan Calloway like that. A lot of people, we all don't agree on everything. So this is the hardest part for people to understand. Anytime you use the word they, you just debunk yourself. Because outside Chief Holiday and outside them, if you ask me that shit, I'm gonna be like, shit, I don't know. I know a guy, but I don't know. You see what I'm saying? And so and but I understand the tactics of what they're doing, you guys. And I've been around and I've been checking it out. I've been checking the analytics. I'm tied data. I can go through our YouTube analytics right now, and I can break everything down, city by city, state by state, link by link. I can break all that down for you. And nobody's googling fucking Kimmy and shit. Nobody's fucking googling fucking unks and shit and all that. Nobody's no. You know what I'm saying? And what that means, they don't validate our claim. That just means that shit is not interesting. Ain't nobody interested in that shit. You know what I'm saying? What we're doing is we're challenging people. They're not challenging people. This is my purpose of saying that, but they didn't let me get it out. My purpose of saying that is that the reason why nobody's googling the shit you're saying is because you're not challenging people. Okay, when we go on air and we get topics, it's not saying that we're right and it don't validate it. But what is it saying? Is it actually challenging people? And that's what Dane Calloway is doing. That's why he's trending. He's challenging you. Okay, you see a Dane Calloway video, you see some tribal shit, you say, man, this nigga lost his man. I'm gonna go Google that shit. And guess what? You just gave Dane Calloway points. You fucking idiots, dude. You just gave him points, and you just gave us points. So now we're trending. It's a data war out there. I'm guessing you guys don't understand it with the domestic ass education. You know what I'm saying? And I know I got a domestic ass education, but at least I know it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be dumb as hell and know it than dumb as hell and think I'm smart as hell. Double dumb. You see what I'm saying? And that's where the problem lies. And so this is why they will not answer your questions. It's not gonna happen. Okay, I know many of you. I've been around you guys for a while, so you guys are backed up with this information, and you trying to go on a shit show and spill some information. Like, are you kidding me? You trying to go on? You trying to do a science experiment on the Bozo Show? You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all might not remember the Bozo Show. Let me see. You trying to do a legitimate experiment on the Gong Show? What you going on Apollo? You going on Apollo and you're doing your genealogy? You're going on Def Comedy Jam and you're showing you're showing your family lineage. You see what I'm saying? That's it's a shit show, you guys. But it's not our fault. Whatever group, it's not our fault that your paradigm is dying. We didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's our paradigm is trending because it's challenging. Okay? It does not mean it's right. And it does not mean what we're saying is 100. But what we're saying is challenging. Okay? Challenging. And that Egypt shit is not challenging nobody. It's not building shit, but it's not challenging anybody. I'm sorry. It's not Ty Data's fault. It's not Dane Calloway's fault. That shit is garbage. We sorry. Actually, no. I feel sorry for some of you, but they're using tactics on you guys. Okay, so make sure when they in a chat, tell them, oh yeah, type this in your Google. Are you kidding me? You gonna fall for that shit? Y'all, I hope y'all ain't googling that shit. I hope y'all ain't gonna fall for that shit. But guess who is? Their little chat room gonna fall right for that shit. Oh yeah, type this in your chat room. Okay, Google this, and then she gonna go back and check the analytics and shit, and be like, yeah, look at these dumbass people. I just got them googling some dumbass shit. That's them doing some dumbass shit that doesn't even mean anything. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the panel, but please be respectful. I know Dane, you gonna come on. You might be flamed up because I understand you're under attack. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to get it out, go ahead and get it out. You know what I'm saying? Um, but let's try to keep it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Dane. I'm gonna send you the link, and I know you heated, and I know you're under attack. You know what I'm saying? And I want the whole community to know this. And even though we all don't agree or whatever, and all this other shit, y'all can clearly see he's under attack. The man just literally took a Dane Calloway target market tactic. It's called target marketing. You fucking idiots. Okay? It's called target marketing. It's not called a fucking street scam. Like who the fuck think like that? You see what I'm saying? If Dan Calloway took an article and he made it fit his audience, it's called target marketing. Okay? Don't Google that. Okay? Don't Google that. But if you decide to Google that, okay, it's called target marketing. It is not a tactic that people sit on a corner and on a street bus and figure out different ways how they can get man. What are you thinking, bro? Like, what makes you even think that? You see what I'm saying? And this dude really on this gotcha. Oh, I got him. I got him. I got him. Oh, what you got him on a target marketing tactic? Really? That's your Dane Calloway debunking method? Like, it's dumb as hell. You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of, you know what I'm saying? Now that's the type of people that we're dealing with. And I really want to be able to talk to one of these dudes. But every time I talk to one of these dudes, they get very angry. So they're dealing with emotions and they really hate you. Okay? They really hate us. Okay? This is they are a part of the matrix. Y'all remember when Morpheus was like, look, man, some of these people ain't ready to be unplugged. And some of these people kill you to protect their paradigm, protect the system. And they think of you as an enemy. That's what it seems like. Second, there is no such thing as a scientific theory. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. Okay? Now, when you're dealing with math, the root of everything, you cannot have a right and a wrong number. You cannot be close to right. 2 plus 2 is 4. There is no other. Okay? It's either right or wrong. You either got it or you don't. Anything in between is some bullshit. Okay? So if you guys want to be indoctrinated and you want to be around there talking about a scientific fact, what? Please show me that. Please show me that with mathematics. You see what I'm saying? But they don't want to deal with math. But hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and get this link out real quick. Please come in respectful. Those still are people. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of stuff on my plate, and I was trying my best. I was trying my best not to even go in. You know what I'm saying? I did pretty good the whole show. And I don't know how me and Dane came on at the same time. It was the weirdest shit ever. It looked like we called each other like, dang, let's go. But me and Dane had we didn't know we was going on. And I got on. Dane talking. I'm like, what? It was some weird ass connection. But uh but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open the bill and but understand if you are Pan African, okay, when you dealing with an Aboriginal, don't ask them for sources. Ask them for a conclusion. Okay, how did you come up with that conclusion? I know it's a little more advanced, and I know it doesn't fit you guys' tactic. Okay, so when you read in the article, you have to, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna send you the link in a couple minutes. When you're reading an article, you have to ask the other person what is his understanding of the article, what is his attachment of the article. That don't mean he agree with everything in the article. That article can just mean one piece or one part. It's a multiple different, very different things that can do. You see what I'm saying? And so there's a lot of things, you guys, that they are doing to you. But guess what? We're smarter and we are free thinkers. And free thinking and education, I don't know. I don't know. Cause some, you know what I'm saying, it's a grab. Because some smart people can do some stupid shit and some free thinking people can do some stupid shit. But, what would you rather be? A free thinker or a person who's loaded up in fortune cookie, fortune cookie questions and shit. Oh man, you don't have a diploma? Like a diploma now? We talking about we talking about Indians now, and we going on. How much money you make now? This is called a challenge. Okay, this is called a challenge question. And what is meant for you to do is meant for you to accept the challenge. So anytime they go on a long tangent, and at the end of the talent, at the end of the tangent, there's some type of challenge at the end. Oh man, y'all niggas ain't doing shit, man. But you ain't never built nothing. You see what I'm saying? And so an average human will be like, "What you mean I ain't built nothing? What you?" And totally forgot all this shit. So don't fall for the challenge questions. Okay, one of them dudes just did that shit to me. Um, okay, okay, I got you. One of them dudes that did that shit to me the other day. Matter of fact, that was like, yeah, the other day. We was talking. The guy went off on his history and Malcolm X and Harriet Tubman and all the people. I'm like, I just simply told him. I said, man, look, we're a different breed of people. We have newer technology. So that way that means we think a little bit different. We're not disrespecting the ancestors. Our agenda has not changed. Okay, everything has not changed from what everybody you name. It's just we're going about it. We you know what I'm saying, we struck in a different time, so we just think a little different. And the guy went off, and at the end he said, "But what are you doing?" And I'm like, did this guy just went on a rant and try the old challenging? I'm like, man, and most Aboriginals will be like, man, what you mean what I'm doing? And blah blah. I'm like, I just clearly just see what this guy just did. So there's another tactic. It's another social engineering tool. Okay, it's another social engineering tool. Is what I'm saying? It's called the challenging question. The challenging question is usually at the end, after their emotional rant. You know what I'm saying? The challenging question is usually at the end, and you as a person, you most of y'all gonna take it because it's a attack on your manhood. It's an attack on your ego. So most of y'all gonna go right ahead, and then it's gonna be from there. You see what I'm saying? But it's a constant pattern. When I talk to these guys, it's always a cutoff moment. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to explain to everybody how to have a conversation, a proper conversation, and maybe some conversations can get going. Okay, now when a person having a conversation, they might use a very different words. They might use a series. They might even use an event or something that happened, and then what they're doing is they're going to come to a point, and they're going to make their case, and they're going to make their conclusion, and they're going to make their point. But in between making the point, you're going to be talking about multiple different words. You might even steer off a little bit, but as long as you make your point, um a person who I'm talking to, they should address my point. They should say, "Oh yeah, your point is this," and so I would then address the point. But in between my point, if you're talking about something and asking me questions on something in between my point, okay, this is a distraction tactic. Do not let them make a point. Okay, tit for tat them. Okay, this is what they doing for y'all. So when you go in there, have your point. Don't get thrown off your point by another challenging question or by another ego question. Cause you might be making the point like, yeah, man, I was, what I'm saying, I was driving down the road, and then I seen a deer and then it hit me. And they might be like, "What were you driving?" And you be like, "Oh yeah, man, I was driving blah blah." But bro, that's not my point, bro. My point was I hit something. Okay? So talk to me about that. You see what I'm saying? And this is a very strong tactic. and this is their number one weapon against you guys. Is to stop you. Stop, bro. I wasn't finished. I was trying to make a point. Whoa, 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 whoa. In between the points, there might be some claims. There might be some conclusions. There might be some other things in between the points. But they want to stop you right there. And so this is another tactic. Okay, so they're using these social engineering tactics on you guys. And it just so happened let's just say they last videos is going to be about Aboriginals, and that, my friends, is called the Aboriginal Sunken Place. Anybody that's not an Aboriginal that do more Aboriginal videos than Aboriginals, you are in what Ty Data classify as this Aboriginal Sunken Place. Again, if you're not an Aboriginal and you doing more Aboriginal videos, okay, you are in the sunken place. Okay. Now, another thing I want to address is um because the brother Dane is under attack, and it doesn't make I have to say it. I know I hate saying it because it's so cliche now, but I have to say it. Mathematical sense. It doesn't make mathematical sense of their attack on Dane. Okay, Dane usually do about 2-3 videos per month. Per month. Okay, you got Aboriginals live for damn near that long. I mean, we done did 7 days. We done did 10 days. We done did 6 days. We done did. Our average live stream is about 11 hours or some shit. You see what I'm saying? But why? It's a fascination with Dane. He do 2 videos a month. Like so when you look at the math of how much footage we kick out and other people kick out versus Dane 2 videos a month, why are they attacking him? Like that doesn't that's like I'm saying, that doesn't make mathematical sense. You see what I'm saying? What Dane does is Dane bring quality. He brings some professionalism. You see what I'm saying? And he has his own personal stuff that he brings. Now, if you want to get on Dane's level, then what you do is you get some quality to your videos. Okay, get some professionalism to your videos. You're probably going to need a better computer. You're probably going to need a better phone. And you definitely going to need better software. And then what you do is when Dane make a video, you make a video. And if you are right, then you should be having Dame numbers. But if you in the garage or you on your couch and you're hollering and yelling and screaming and blah 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 and all this other shit about Dane Calloway, your numbers are off. Okay? You mean to tell me you're hollering and screaming about Dane Calloway every day versus his 2 videos per month? Did y'all understand that? Do y'all understand Dane put about 2? So that ain't his average or nothing. I'm just guessing. You see what I'm saying? I'm just guessing. I don't know if he have a set schedule or not. So this is just a guess. You see what I'm saying? About 2 videos a month. How in the fuck can he have more titles than Chief Holiday? Chief Holiday talk more shit than anybody. It's something. It's called social engineering. That's what they're trying to do. You see what I'm saying? There's something going on in these people, in our people, and we can't be too hateful because I know I'm sounding kind of weird to you guys, and I know I'm sounding like some type of monk or some shit, but there are people. We have to save them. Okay, they're gone, you guys. They're gone. Like you are. The one dude came on. He was rude as fuck. He like, no, you can't answer no questions. His name was Chief Killer. He put kill a chief in his name. This is not normal, you guys. This is not normal. These guys are, they feel that Dane Calloway, some kind of way, Dane Calloway and not moving is the key to them reaching their peak again. Your peak is done. It's not Dane Calloway's fault. It's not our fault. And I'm gonna go ahead, man. I'm gonna get on the panel, and I just want to let people know, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be a part of this shit, but I don't want to see these guys you reuse these old ass 1970 ass social engineering ass, little stupid ass tactics. You see what I'm saying? Because they know how you think, because they just like you. They know the culture. The one lady, when Chief Holiday got her ass, she went on an emotional rant. Oh man, the slaves, they took our babies, bro. They drug them in the ditch and they did this and did that and blah 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 blah. I'm like, I'm in a chat room, like, ain't this the same shit Dr. Voice Watkins? Ain't this the same shit that he had a thing for like he get in trouble for some shit. He was like crying or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, didn't Dr. Voice Rockets get in trouble for that shit? Yeah, or some shit like I don't know. It was a little debacle. It was back in the like Vortex days, and you know what I'm saying. It was like this little debacle, and Asian man was like, "Yeah, Dr. Voice Watkins was crying and shit." And he went on some emotional bullshit and blah 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 blah, and the shit worked, and the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit that she did when Chief Holiday body bagged her ass. She went emotional as hell on her. Oh yeah, they took our babies and blah 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 blah, and the crowd is eating it up. So if y'all, I know y'all gonna bang. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I can't be a part of it. And I tried my best. And I'm a disappointed in myself. That I even called. I shouldn't even been up. But the shit is entertaining. And I don't know if they're, with the phone calls and the emails, I don't know if these people really like want us dead and shit, or they just like, want some type of public humiliation. I don't really know their end game. But Aboriginals, you guys are trending. Whatever you're doing, do more of it. Everybody's Googling your stuff. Everybody, you're challenging the whole society. You're challenging them. That's why they want your sources. And they don't understand we don't use sources. We use conclusions, just like a scientist. You cannot, a scientist don't have sources. He has instruments. He has mathematical methods. Okay? He has a computer. You can't go to a neuroscience. I'll say you finna put that heart together. Well shit, show me your source on how you do that. They're gonna be like, what shit? Then you dumb. Then you dumb. I'm dumb. I've been fixing hearts for like 6 years. Like there's no source on fixing hearts. I can give you some methods. I can give you some conclusions. I can, things like that. And they don't get that. We don't use sources. We use conclusions. It is a little more sophisticated than your domesticated education. Okay? It's more of a free thinker type of thing. And yeah, you can categorize it or whatever, but there is no source for that. Okay? There's no source. And if math is the source, I'm going to give you some math. Okay? Now, simple math. I give this all the time. There are thousands, millions, trillions of bones and different types of evidence found in the soil today. All the evidence in the world that has been collected is less than 1%. How can you come to a fact or a 100% conclusion when you have less than 1% of data? I'm sorry. That's called a mathematical understanding. They do not have the data to tell you that you was a fucking monkey and you was a man. Okay? Dan Calloway don't have that answer either. Ty Data don't have that answer either. I have some personal theories of my own, but they belong to me. I shouldn't be on the street corner preaching my theories. They belong to me. They are mine. Okay? So, like I said, simple math. There is no source that says that. Okay? How do I know that there's billions of bones in the earth? Okay? There is no source that tells me that there are billions of bones in the earth. I come to that conclusion based on the scientists say how old is the earth, and the land mass of the earth. We haven't dug deep and dug down every square inch of the earth to know what's in it. And we haven't dug down every square inch of the ocean to know what's in it. And because of that, I come to the conclusion that all the bones in the world have yet to be discovered. It's called a conclusion. And based on that, okay, all the bones that they found in the out of Africa theory, okay, can fit in a book bag. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. All the evidence that they found on the Out of Africa theory can fit in the book bag. Now, all the bones in the whole world that they collected could damn near probably fill up maybe a room or so. Okay, maybe you can fill up a room, and that's not even all the way. So my conclusion is they do not have enough evidence to tell us exactly how it happened and how we got here. So anybody that go around teaching this is a fool based on the amount of evidence. Okay, it is a simple mathematical conclusion. There is no source I can give you. Okay, it's called mathematical conclusion. Okay, don't even Google it because I don't even know if I made that shit up. But you know what I'm saying. My feelings is coming out with this dumbass language that they trapped us in. Okay, that's how these guys are working. They work off conclusions. Okay, okay. So when you're talking to an Aboriginal, do not ask an Aboriginal for a source. You just debunked yourself and you showed your ignorance. Okay? Ask him, how did you get that conclusion? And let him demonstrate. It's going to take a demonstration. Okay? It's going to take a demonstration. There might be a multiple different sources. Okay. Now, here we go. We're going to get the guys on the panel. And, man, I don't know. I should be calling somebody. Hold on 1 second. I don't know, man. I'm trying to get myself out of this, and I don't want to be lumped up in some street gang because we do act like a fucking street gang sometimes, and I, I don't like the way they use the word they. Um, yeah, I don't like the way they use the word they as if we're some kind of hold on 1 second, Chief. I gotta turn you on. As if we're some type of street gang and Dan Calloway's Larry Hoover and their goal is to take down Larry Hoover and everybody else is gonna like just disappear like the GDs and shit. You see what I'm saying? That's a simple FBI tactic, and that's what they're doing on Dane Calloway. So, um, yeah, I don't like I said, we all don't agree. I don't have shouting matches. You know what I'm saying? I don't bump heads with Chief Holiday. I don't bump heads with Libra Son. Libra Son is not a flat earther, but he you know what I'm saying? But he kind of leaned on some of the flat Earth stuff, so we don't win it over that. Me and you know, IMU done went in over little stuff and things like that. Yashua cussed everybody out. We done been back and forth with Yasha. Even y'all might not even know it. Even me and Dan got in a little. It wasn't like a shouting match or nothing, but we had some feelings shared or two. You see what I'm saying? So we don't all agree with everything. You see what I'm saying? But what we do agree with, nobody want to discuss it. Nobody want to talk about it. They want to talk about your how many vegetables. What one dude asked me where the okra come from. Okra? Like really? Like you asking the cyborg about a vegetable? Like that's how like you see what I'm saying? So, but the one thing they don't want to talk about is the one thing that make us all together. And that's the one thing we all agree on. It's actually two things. Is that we were here before they got here and we need to do something about this. Every Aboriginal in the world believe that. Other than that, shit. You gotta pick the right one. Pick the right one for your claim. And that's and man, so let me see. Let me go ahead and turn your mic on real quick, make sure um we up in there. So hold on. So we got Chief Holiday on there. I'm finna send it to Dane Calloway. Chief, you've been doing this shit for a long time. So yeah, Chief, you've been doing this shit for a long time. So I already know this is home for you. I did this shit last year. So this actually embarrassing to me. But like a dumbass, I couldn't refuse the stupid ass shit, and I let them win. They won, not because of their knowledge, but because because they was able to get us out. You know what I'm saying? And so there was some social engineering. So I don't care what you say, they won. But we won at the end. You know why? It's because we got them talking about us. That ain't gonna do nothing but help people Google more of our stuff. They ain't doing nothing but helping us by talking about us. So we win. We win too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a win-win. But let me see. Chief, you on? I believe you on.
Um, hey, peace and paradise to all American Aborigines,
There you go.
aka the first Americans. Troopers in the building. Um, peace, Todd Data, man. Hey, man, I see you worked up. I'll just say this, y'all.
Yeah.
I know this might sound crazy, y'all, or whatever, but I'm cool. I'm not really tripping because it's rare for me to even get on panels or even be in chat rooms. Y'all follow me? So, um, I hope some information got out. I hope some people are so offended by anything that they heard that they might say, you know what, I'm going to try to debunk what he's saying, and they do some research on it and find out for themselves, right? So for me, man, I like I was telling them, they emotional.
Very.
They was already turned up prior to all this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once again, y'all, the B team is mad. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like the JV been losing every game. We varsity, we back to back state champions. Y'all follow me? It's just what it is, right? We're not paying them no attention. We're just gonna keep doing the work. And the work is changing the conditions of our people. That's mental. That's educational. I don't if listen, we're talking about suing the educational system, right? They would be a part of the lawsuit. This how this work. I'm just like, yo, it don't make any sense because when we even using the same standards that they're using, right, which would be just science and things that we could prove. You can't prove anything with DNA genealogical testing. That's just fact. You can't even prove anything within yourself, let alone if you're trying to go way back to people that you don't even have DNA for. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't. It's just crazy, y'all. It's like it's unbelievable cognitive dissonance amongst people who say they smart, and we got a person who sounds literally like she just got a education just by watching Sally Jesse Raphael or something, bro. This is crazy to me. I'm like, yo, what is she talking about? This is crazy. She got, oh, they're gonna throw the babies in the water with the alligators. That's fear mongering. Yeah, bro, that's fear mongering. Yeah, I'm like, yo, bro, I could, we couldn't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to get on. Shout out to Lotus, man. Poor Lotus, he tried to say the same thing. It just kept cutting us off, man. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like we can't even present the information. And then once we present the information, they want to narrate the what how you supposed to feel about it. But what they're doing is they're, they're what they're doing is really, y'all, listen, I'm telling y'all, they're playing to the audience. I'm not looking at the audience. I don't care about none of that. We're here for the truth. Like, why is this such a hard thing for anybody to wrap their little brains around? Okay, there's a caste system that's at play. First and foremost, right? First and motherfucking foremost, right? I didn't even want to get back and go back and forth with him about theory. Okay, no matter what type of theory that you're talking about, it's not a fucking fact. Science, scientific and theory are not a compound word. They don't. You can't get a definition from these things. You get one from one scientific and theory. Theories are not facts. Okay, you have a scientific theory, you have a scientific fact. That's just how that works. Well, they say they have facts that go along with. No, is it a fact? That's all I need to know. So everything that they are standing on is a theory, and some of them are not even theories; they're hypotheses. Okay, so I gotta say that off top. So I got him on record saying that the Behringer is a fact. Okay. I couldn't even teach them. I couldn't even get to the why I could debunk it without even having to get to that. Right? I could I could get them to prove that boats existed prior to this so-called ice age. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Hey Ty, do you get what I'm saying, bro? I can prove. I can get them to say it. I don't have to say it. That boats predate the ice age. Okay, that means that people were selling predate the ice age, right? And they have literally science. And we could bring this out. We can show videos. We can pull out the science, the journals, or all the different things that they're telling you doing be prior to the so-called ice age, during the so-called ice age, and after the so-called ice age, people were selling this area. Okay, they have scientific evidence how people were coming into different ports. People were fishing. People were selling. People were doing things in America prior to the ice age, which goes back about 13 to 18,000 years. Okay. Now, the fucked up part about this whole situation, they talk about science like it's so, like they so scientific smart, right? But while they're telling you about this so-called people marching across the ice, right? Why they we done built all this magnificent shit in the planet, but niggas walking across ice, right? Across imaginary bridge. And once again, you got to have the imaginary bridge, right? Because you don't have any evidence, no scientific evidence for this, right? I, I just, I can't believe that y'all would say that these people would look like modern Native Americans. Like, I just even when they're reading the fucking chatters thing from Naya, they're telling you it's modern, right? That means that 13,000 years ago, modern Native Americans were not doing anything on nowhere, okay? They wasn't walking across the Bering Strait crossing because white people hadn't created these people for y'all to talk about. This is new. That can be proven through archaeology, through craniology, through geology, through every fucking ology that y'all want to pull up. We're just talking about things we can prove, y'all. That's all we're talking about. So when you're talking about the Behringer Land Bridge, that's a myth. And then even was trying to get to a video that he made responding to me years ago, right? Oh, made a video, right? I can't make this up, y'all. I told you about this, right? But he said that the ice came down and killed the glaciers, killed all the black Indians in America. I can't make this up. I wanted to ask about, yeah, whew, I was trying to get him, y'all. I promise I was trying to get him. But old girl was obstructing. I'm like, what are you talking for? You need to be quiet. Like, you shouldn't even be on here. You don't even know nothing. Like, really? Come on. Like, that's some shit you're supposed to know when you're trying to debate somebody, right? You're supposed to know the basic stuff that we're talking about so we don't have to go over little things like theories and what an Aboriginal is. Y'all follow me? Like, well, who was on the planet? Was Negroes and Caucasians on the planet at the same time period? If you say no, right, don't start telling me that her bones resemble Negroes and Africans. I mean, what they say, Africans and South Pacificers, right? All this other shit, right? But what does that mean, right? What does it mean? Okay, so I know Chatters was in on the Kendrick man and all that other stuff that they found in Washington, right? But they even tell you that these people are putting an artistic flair, just like they did on Cheddar Man. But the science makes them have to come back and darken these people up. This is America, bro. It was only dark people on the planet, in Europe, in Siberia, in China, in every square inch of the planet. So what these guys are saying, right? So what are y'all saying, huh? Okay, the conclusion comes from science. Okay, the same science that they're talking about. White people did not exist on this planet 10,000 BC. That's just fact. Yeah, niggas. According to them, not according to me. Not according to me. That's the consensus, Ty. That is the goddamn consensus, bro. No, I'm doing math. I'm doing craniology though, which is the most reliable way how they're figuring things out. Yeah, I mean, but even in their books though, listen, these people didn't exist according to archaeology, according to everything else. Like they can try to make up anything they want to make up, but at the end of the day, the science is proves everything that they're trying to push in this social caste system. And shout out to the sister Geechee girl in the chat room. She said, "We talk about eugenics. We talk these niggas are eugenics agents. That is facts. I don't care what nobody says. Okay, nobody. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. These people are agents. I don't give a fuck. Sis, like I said, I might have went a little rough, sis, whatever, but she was being disrespectful. Let's just be clear. I was doing, I went light on them because I was trying to get the information out because we care. Nah, bro, I'm trying to get the information out. It almost made me turn up on them one time, but I'm like, because I don't want them to kick me off. You know what I'm saying? I was really trying to get the information out there. The point is, right, because we care about our people, and a lot of our people are listening to dumb shit. Like, okay, I gotta address this Mindy shit, right? So she throws this out here, like we're not gonna address this, right? We put some information out. She said people in our chat room was debunking it. Debunk. We Mindy is German, French, High German, French, right? That's the etymology of it or whatever. So what she's saying is that the same words could be the same word in another language and mean something different somewhere else, right? Bro, but that don't go. That has nothing to do with time period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is she talking about? That it has nothing to do with time periods. Like, just because, like, when she used moron, but she didn't use Mindy. Because what I would do if I was debunking her, I would show where Mindy came from prior to German. Y'all follow me? I mean, am I retarded? Is this real? I mean, is anybody watching this and they in the peanut gallery crapping their hands like fucking warists? I'm like, this is crazy. She's playing psychology 101 and she's a fucking fucking psychologist, bro. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You niggas sit back there and listen to a motherfucker play y'all like that? Are y'all serious? That shit is ridiculous. Come on. Germany. I mean, bro, it's a thing called etymology, right? Etymology right. Origins of words. The origin of that word is High German. We pulled it up, we showed it, we read it, and we were going to do it for them too, but we couldn't even get to that because they want to talk about DNA, bro. We're not having an intellectual conversation with DNA, but we have to entertain them, right? That is word. Hey man, piece of goddamn Callaway, man. Hey, Dane, before you start going in, man, I just want to say one thing, bro. Listen, bro, you winning, we all winning, they losing. Please don't let these people get us off our square, man. Say something wrong, stop a bag of here, that. No, none of these things, bro. Let these people go about their business. Keep keep going in on them. Keep putting out this information, y'all. Yeah, man. Because I mean, I just that's all I say, man. I'm built for this. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. But and it's not personal for me. Y'all follow me? Like I said, once again, it's about the people. It's about whatever. So if when people come for me, it's not personal. I'm not taking. You can't write nothing in a fucking chat room or send me an email or call. We put our phone numbers out there, everything, right? You call me and say something crazy to me, nigga, I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out. Like we both. If you sisters, you think I'm crazy, you think I give a fuck about something, I'm not losing a fucking ounce of sleep if somebody charges something or whatever. I ain't stop nothing from nothing with somebody doing right. But one thing I do want to address though, Dane, before you start going in, the article, whatever. Like I said, I haven't read that, and I know they had came. came out before and said something, whatever. You put that in 2016, right? I don't know how long you've been teaching. I don't know how long you've been.
2015, 2016. Are these the same people that didn't show that I had the sources at the bottom?
Right, right. What? But listen, though, they didn't address the information, right? They wanted to address the fact that you're talking about DNA on your website, and
Mhm.
me personally, Chief Holiday, and maybe a few other of us, we say DNA is fake. We don't fuck with DNA, right? So we don't bring it to the table when we having intellectual conversations at all. You can't use DNA for anything legal. You can't get in no tribes. You can't get no land. Nothing. Motherfucker could be on a fucking piece of paper that was created in 1904, right?
Mhm.
Before you can get on there with your fucking DNA. It's fake, right? So I don't fuck with it. So me and you don't have to agree on everything to 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 either coexist.
No, I mean, I
You know what
agree
I'm saying?
with
But
DNA is
we learn from each other too, though. So
not DNA.
yeah, nah, man, we ain't tripping on that shit, bro. We ain't tripping on none of that. We ain't tripping on none of that, bro. I'm a stand on what I
Ty,
believe,
you good, bro?
but
Come on,
I
bro.
go with
Don't do
the
that.
evidence.
I said, don't do that, Ty. You know you good, man. Just link. I mean, if
Yeah,
I'm
man, we
available,
not
I'm
about to
pick
fall for
it
the
up.
banana in the tailpipe, bro. Oh, y'all leader, bro. We all leaders. We don't go down like that, and we don't want people to
I
think like, oh,
promote
they're
that. I
gonna get
promote
gain.
people
What they doing to what are y'all talking? That's what like telling the truth and being certain things, whatever, bro. We don't have to argue with these guys and do
That's
all
right.
these things or whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying? That's the only problems that people will have, right?
Mhm.
Other us fighting against each other. Y'all know what I'm saying? Right, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and they was going
Been a
in,
while
and I'm
since
like,
I've
bro,
been
y'all
on my
got that,
website.
bro. You got that. You got that. Hey, but but
I don't know what the I don't know what the issue is that they have with it. I thought originally they were saying that I wasn't quoting sources, and then they made a mistake because they weren't showing the whole article. I mean, that's what I
well,
thought originally. Now, if they're having problems with the words that are in there that I quoted, is actually in a different font, and I even give the author credit at the end of that particular article. But I'm not
well,
sure
here's
what
the thing
the
though.
issue
Here's the
is.
thing. Here's the thing. What they're tripping off of is that you changed Native American. So I don't know, the Aboriginal or something like that. Look right here. He took the article and he changed it right here. And I'm saying, bro, we all do that because we understand that Native Americans didn't exist in this time period. And then once again, I put their ass in a body bag once again because we said, oh, did these words exist back in time? No. Okay. Well, why the fuck should he read and put this on his website that it was this right here? So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it don't matter the content. DNA is fake. Period.
Well,
So
wait
I
a
don't
minute.
care
I'm
who
talking
fucks with it or whatever, and we could talk about it. But even if we don't agree after the end of that conversation, that don't have like they act like
about.
that's the
Hold on,
nigga. We
wait a minute,
are
because
grown
I'm
ass
not
men.
understanding. I'm not understanding what the
Christ.
agenda is behind that. I mean, because didn't we get changed multiple times as far as our identity is concerned? I mean, they called us Indian, they called us colored, they called us Negro. So,
That's right.
like, really, what's the problem of me changing from Native American to what it originally was? Um,
That's all.
so I don't know. I mean, see,
I,
this
I
another
mean, you see what I'm saying? That's not an aha caught you moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping on that. And then once
yeah.
again,
Hmm.
so
No,
so let me ask you a question though, right? When when
mhm.
you when you seen that 60 minute, I don't know if you seen the 60 minute hoax video or whatever, right? Um,
60 minute or the segment with Rick Kittles.
yeah, you
Hmm.
Yeah, I
seen that,
tried
right?
to get the license for that, but Rick Kittles had them remove that. You can't get that nowhere. I tried to
Uh,
order it from 60 Minutes.
well, we just played it
but
last night. We play
they
it all the time.
be
You know
careful.
what I'm saying? So I don't know about none of that shit.
Hear
I
me
hope
out.
they don't flag us, but we done played about 25 times, right? The
Hear
point
me out.
is, right?
I'm about to
Here's
tell
the point.
you.
Here's the point.
Hold on,
I
wait a minute.
let them
I'm about to tell you
count
what
their
to do.
ancestors back, right? Whenever they doing their genealogy testing, right? I could just disprove. I don't need Rick Kittles. I
Look,
don't need no
hold
motherfucking
up.
body to disprove
Not
it.
even,
Disprove that, right?
it's not even that. We don't even got to use that segment. to disapprove genealogy DNA testing. See, the problem is that these people are having issues because they're comparing genealogy DNA testing to maternal and paternal DNA testing. Those are something totally different. Now, maternal and paternal DNA testing can only go back but so far. It's very limited.
And the government use it.
Right. And the government uses it as well because they're
Yeah.
trying to track down living people with living people. Now, that's the same way with genealogy. Okay. That's the reason why genealogy DNA testing is also limited, because it can only compare your DNA data with other living people. That's the whole point. In other words, they can't tell you your historic genetic makeup based off of other living people. They can't tell you where you came from based off of other living people. You can't do that. That's common sense on top of it.
But dang though, that article though that they read that's on your website is kind of contradictory to that. You understand my point?
Well, that's not my words. Like, that's the whole.
But you understand my point though. Like, say if I was putting out a whatever, anything.
Hold on, wait a minute. The article that I put is not contradicting to what I just said. What I just did in my article probably was expose what other people were saying. That's the reason why it was quoted. So I don't know where I'm telling them what I feel about, okay, and here's the truth about genealogy DNA testing. I did a whole damn movie on it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The movie is talking about how negative it is. I'm saying though, but in that study, they're using genealogy testing to deflect
mitochondrial DNA
away from the bone structures and stuff. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
I'm basically exposing that inside of that article. That's the whole point, to let you know, okay, this is what they're saying they're doing, and they comparing this to us, making it seem like we're this and we're that. All this scientific stuff with no proof. That's right. The whole point.
And the government does not support that at all. The government does not use that.
Yeah, but that's not how they read in the article. And that commentary is not there. You understand my point? I just gotta keep that real. Like, that's just
me to. I don't know where they're coming from. If they trying to make it seem like I'm saying that, then they're totally wrong.
Right. See, the thing is that when you use your
but it's still on your site though, and that's what they're saying. They're saying it's being said, and it's on the site. That's what they're saying.
They don't understand target. They don't understand target marketing.
Wait, hold on.
I don't either.
Listen.
Oh, okay. Well, I can explain it to
you. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand that.
Wait, hold on. That's not me talking. If it was me,
I get what you're saying.
No, I'm talking about how you put the words for your audience. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're talking about.
That.
They're trying to say that that's some hardcore scam or some hustler shit.
No,
it's called targeting
marketing.
Go to school and have you some marketing classes. You can go online and go on Google and get you some marketing classes. It's called target marketing.
That part.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm not sure. Okay, now I'm confused. So now they're not only saying that I didn't quote an author, in which I did. Now they're trying to state that those are my words when I said they were quoted.
No. When it's
no. See, what they're trying to say is, see here, right here. This article right here is using genealogical testing for their arguments. Right? They start talking about alleles and shit. Y'all follow me where I'm going with this? Like, this is why we got into that conversation, because this was in the article. So you didn't say it, but what they're saying is, because you're our leader, it's in your website. So not all of us have to be accountable. No, I'm just dead. I ain't got no motherfucking leader. Everybody know me in real motherfucking life. Listen to these words in my voice, man. I've been a shot caller all my motherfucking life.
That doesn't even make sense.
Believe that.
If it's not me saying it, then
what y'all talk about?
I don't understand. Like that.
No, it's like, okay, in the article, the original article, it used the word Native American. But in your article, for your audience, you switched the word to Aboriginal or something like that. And
we passed that part.
They don't understand that that's called targeted marketing.
No, Ty. We passed that part.
They trying to say it's plagiarism and all this other shit and all this weird.
No. We cool on that part.
Listen, all the information that was dealing with the DNA was quoted. I didn't come up with any of that. That was all quoted.
Right. But I'm saying though, right. But that DNA is pro DNA. You understand my point? This is them using the DNA basically to kind of spin the narrative, basically. Say, oh well, Naya's DNA or these people's DNA is
That's not all right.
They have similar markers with modern Native Americans, right? Y'all see how this work?
If it's a quote, that's not Dane Calloway saying it. Like that's.
Dang, I got you right, but I'm not tripping on that, right? But it could have said anything with whatever. I'm from my perspective, and as well as your perspective, because you don't fuck with DNA like that either, right?
That's correct.
That right there, that article is contradicting to that stance. Y'all follow me where I'm going with this?
That's based off of somebody's opinion. That doesn't mean that it's true. You see what I'm saying? Because I didn't quote that. So they can't say that I'm contradicting when I'm putting it on blast, showing that it's a quote by this author.
Right.
I don't understand. Like,
I haven't really read it like that, whatever. I'm just listening to them read it, whatever.
What they need to do is honestly go to my documentaries and debunk that if they want to do something, but they're not going to do that because they watch my documentaries, and that's the reason why they constantly attacking me, because
y'all should go to y'all should go to the First American Council website and read that right there, and then make videos about that and critique that.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Please.
I'm gonna tell you something. These people don't know what primary sources are. They believe. No, hear me out.
No, we can talk about that too.
Oh no, wait. Hear me out. I'm not trying to be funny. These people don't know. I'm talking about an ethnographic investigative researcher. That's what I tell everybody. And I'm also a historian. Why? Because I travel the world and document everything that I discover. That's what makes me a historian. Now, primary sources is, quote, documents, images, or artifacts that provide first-hand testimony or direct evidence concerning a historical topic under research investigation.
Thank you. One more time, Dane, please. One more time, sir.
All right. Primary sources are, this is a quote. This is from the University of California. Primary sources are documents, images, or artifacts that provide first-hand testimony or direct evidence concerning a historical topic under research investigation. Now, here's another thing that they got to understand. Websites are not primary sources. That's number one. Listen to me closely. I'm not trying to belittle nobody, because I know a lot of my brothers and sisters use websites, but hear me out. Websites are not primary sources. Just like my website wouldn't be my primary source. Of course not. Examples of primary sources, same source. Evidence. University of California. Archives and manuscript material. Photographs, audio recordings, video recordings, films. That means that my films will become primary sources after a while. I'm not finished. Journals, letters, diaries, speeches, scrapbooks, published books, newspapers, not articles, newspapers, and magazine clippings published at a time. Magazine clippings published at a time. Government publications, like congressional records, oral histories, just like how our grandmothers and grandfathers told us who we are. Records of organizations, that the reason why we found out what Alpha Phi Alpha was and Sigma Pi Phi. I mean, for real, autobiographies, memoirs, like this, the list goes on and on, but it's never, ever, ever any website. Okay, that has to be adjusted. Now, if they want to combat me with primary sources, I'm going to take them down in 2 minutes. I said this before because I have records. I don't have websites. I have records that I paid for that you do. I could go to the Library of Congress right now and get it. No, you cannot. I'm telling you, you can't. Because if you can, I will give you the link instead of me saying that you got to pay for it. It's just that simple.
But here's my only problem with that, though, Dane. Like, they can come up with documentation too, right?
How?
They can come up with,
please.
Well, Hershevix made some shit, Boaz made, you know what I'm saying? So they have, right now, the 1619 Project has actual physical books, actually have websites, actually have things that people can go touch and see. And far as the world is concerned, that's a fucking primary source. Y'all understand what I'm saying? What I say, I don't give a fuck about what it is. Those are references. What a primary source is these fucking bones, these fucking artifacts, these fucking pyramids right here that's been there for thousands of years. They have to explain this. And then when we start talking about Olmecs and shit like that or whatever, and like they writing down sheep people. If you don't know that Olmecs are called the sheep people, you shouldn't be having any type of conversation like
Man,
you're an authority on fucking America. This is what we talking about. So this is a new. How about this, Dane? This is what they don't understand. This is a new fucking curricula. Okay, we created this. This is not. This ain't. So they be like, where's the source of this? We the fucking source. I'm the fucking source.
I could agree with that.
We had to go get this from somewhere that it was never there. This whole situation was never there. And once again, you're caught up in words. You're caught up in words. And that's once again, word spells matter. And they understand it. And like they going the whole time they going in on, shout out to Macadam, man. Shalom to that brother, man. Yeah, they're going in on him, telling him all the same shit that they're not applying to their whole paradigm. You have to apply the same fucking logic to all the Garfield. He's the best at going in on them, bro. He's the best at breaking all that shit down, right? You say, okay, we can't find this documents in this time period or whatever, right? But I can guarantee you ain't gonna find Africa in no fucking 1500s. You ain't gonna find no Africa in no fucking 1600s. Y'all see what I'm saying? So the same shit applies to them. And they'll pull out a book and say, right here, they're writing about the 1500s. This book was written in 2003, but they're writing about the 1500s and they put an African in there. They don't see that. They don't see the same correlation between the everything they're saying. That don't make sense to me.
This is how you debunk the whole Africa. Now, I'm probably going to be the first to say this. I'm not too sure. First of all, it wasn't called Africa. It was called Afric. Listen, AFRIC. That was in the 1580s. That's documented. They're referring to the Kingdom of Tunisia. That's in North Africa, now known as North Africa. Tunisia, they're referring to a small group of people, Afric, that was coined by the Romans. That don't mean that that's a Roman word. That's just a term that they used. Now, that's documented. Now, Africa was also documented, and it means, not Liberia, it means Libya. Now, that's a Latin word, okay? Now, I don't understand where they trying to make the connection with Africa to that land versus, the stuff that we were given, like world history, U.S. history and stuff like that, because like I said before, what Africans do you know that call themselves African? That's a big question. And then on top of that, what white folks do you know that was allegedly here and sending boats from Africa to America, okay, that spoke so-called African languages because they had to communicate with them. On top of that, now, here's another thing. They always saying the out of Africa theory, everybody, Africa, blah, 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 but that's a theory. There's a difference between truth and a theory. There's a big difference. Huh?
Hey, Dan, real quick. Do you know the difference between scientific theory and a theory?
Okay, out of Africa theory is not a scientific theory. Why? Because it wasn't a scientist that coined it. That's number one. The out of Africa theory was coined by Melville Herskovits, and I told them to look it up. They never gonna try to debunk that. They can't because it says it clear as day.
Hey, somebody named Dagger Squad. Somebody named Dagger Squad want to get on the panel. I'm finna send them the link. Y'all cool with that?
I could care less.
Okay.
Hey, so here's the thing, right? I don't know, man. I don't even know why is this so hard? I need them to explain Mende. Like what they're saying is
don't put that link openly though. I
didn't.
Okay. You understand what I'm saying though? Like I don't understand that, right? Like we put out some quality work last night, right? And shout out to Lotus once again, man. Lotus is a genius. I just
Lotus probably killing them.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
know
Like
you're not
I
saying
don't even
it.
get it. And they
I
don't even address what we're saying. But then when Dr. McCarthy, you know what I'm saying? She addressed it, but she went around the question. You cannot
She
go
don't
around
answer
this.
questions.
You got to stay on course. Okay. What is the origin of Mende? I need them to explain this to us. And if we're connecting the Congo to America and it was in America before 1889, is that the Europeans that get into the so-called Congo
I know
into
y'all. Y'all could have
1889?
spoke to her.
I
There's
mean,
no
I mean,
way
come
that you
on, bro.
spoke to
Like
her.
all she had to do was pull out some type of smart book to debunk
Hold,
us.
hold on, hold on. You
Debunk that,
spoke to her for real?
bro. No, dang. You know what's so crazy, bro? She was over here trolling at CK the poet, right? And then when you know what I'm saying? We
Hmm?
went over there. It was, bro, yeah. So shout out to CK the poet, aka Dr. McCarthy, aka Dr. Frankenstein. Um, like I don't understand the whole conversation.
You
Like
sure that's
this,
her?
bro.
That don't sound like her.
Yeah, that's her,
She
bro.
on a she
Unless
on
she that
another.
weird to put her name in the title.
Nah, no, no, no. Listen
Nah,
to me.
nah,
Hear
nah,
me
If
nah.
out.
she
That was
weird
her,
enough to
bro.
put her name in the title,
Nah, that
you know what
was
I'm
her.
saying, without
Nah,
being herself,
nah.
that's like going too far.
Oh, she
Like
Right, that's what I'm
wait.
saying though. Like,
that's
I'm
like
not gonna troll.
childish.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
She was
troll.
in that same thing that I just joined not too long ago.
yeah.
Yes, yes,
Nah.
yes, yes,
There's no
yes,
way.
yes, yes, yes. And you know, she been. But here's my point though, right? She could come on here right now, and we can have a cordial conversation.
It ain't gonna
We could
happen.
talk only about the information, but they wanted to be personal. They wanted to keep attacking you, not deal with the
Attacking
information. I'm
me.
like,
Yeah,
oh, you must
Man,
have
that's
seen. Did you
they
see?
got
small.
You
us
didn't
on
see
a
this?
panel
Man,
to talk
listen.
about you.
Listen, they are small compared to the attacks that I receive. Very small. I receive, man, I don't even want to go through what I go through.
I don't be receiving this, man. What is y'all receiving? What is
Well, I
going
mean,
on?
you gotta look. I'm not trying to listen to me. When I break this stuff down, I'm not trying to brag. What I'm trying to do is tell you what's going on. I got 2 million subscribers. I average 16,000 subscribers a month. I'm at 5 point, maybe like 5.6 million views in the past 28 days. That's what they're attacking. Okay. Right
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yep.
Ain't no if, answer, buts about it. They know for a fact that if they put my name in the title, it's not going viral, but they'll be able to get views that they never saw before.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because of the algorithm that
Yep.
kicks in. They'll put my name in the title. And I mean, but my people, like I'm talking about the people that subscribe to me or follow me, they catching on. They noticing it as people clout chasing and they attacking them. Like, for example, they attacked the so-called Dr. McCartney channel as well. As a matter of fact, one of them brought one of the videos to me. And yeah, I slapped her with a notice like, oh, chill. Don't use my stuff without my permission. Now, she tried to come back and say that she was using fair use. Now, I'm not trying to bring her channel down, okay? Now, I can, though. I could easily say, boop, and take it down because I have copyrighted material. But I was like, all right, that's her first time. Now, and she not really, to me, she not really slandering. She just trying to get her name up. So I'm not really worried about her. But dickheads like this guy that you entered on here, okay. It's in his comments. You know what I'm talking about. Some video of his was sent to me, and I commented right on that video, like, "Hey, I'm right here. I can see you." And I also see that the majority of your videos got my name in it. And matter of fact, your most popular videos got my name on it. You know how quick I could take your channel down? And I'm not trying to be funny. I let that go just to be a fair guy. But I said, look, if you really want my attention so bad as much as you do, you got to come to me correct. Now, if you're going to waste my time, then pay for it. I want 25K, PayPal. Now, if you think I'm not worth it, that's your fault. Stop slandering. That's what I'm telling you. If you can't do that and you can't grow up and act like a man, then that's your fault.
Right. We gonna come up with that. We gonna come up with that 25K. and we
No,
gonna
no,
do the debate.
that's
I'm
for them.
joking. I'm joking. I'm
Hey,
joking.
hey, hey,
Shout
Ty,
out to
are we back
Quawa.
live?
Hold on. Yeah, we
Ty,
back last. Shout out to Quawa. I appreciate you helping me on my
all right.
genealogy. You
Hey,
guys
hey,
got
hey.
far as hell.
So we
And
got
hold on one second.
Garfield.
Let me get the chat room because we got Quawa out there. He was helping me on my genealogy, and they got far as hell. Him and the new breed. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Shout.
Kyle for that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Big
yeah.
ups, bro.
I be forgetting to
That's
mention
dope.
his name. I keep forgetting to mention that brother name. But yeah, Kyle was out there.
That's
If y'all
dope.
want to do y'all genealogy, and if he feel like helping you or whatever, contact that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
His name is Quavo.
that's dope.
I also want to say good, you know what I'm saying, good job for Leana Riona. She went on there and dropped that paperwork. Your boy Yashua got the chance to put his paperwork out there. He's been waiting on that his whole entire life to show his paperwork to the
Ooh.
Pan African community. So he got his little day. You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to Yeshua.
Reginald Green over there, just Reginald Green's over there doing his little shit,
Shout
but
out
they
to the
don't
three
understand.
That's
amigos.
my
So
ironing your weird brother right there.
yeah,
That's right. Shout out to the three amigos.
That's my
Hey man, that's
North
big, Ty.
Carolina brother on top of that.
Hey Ty,
uh,
you be feeling like Isaiah Washington. You be like, yeah, yeah.
Libra Sun in the building. Libra Sun in the building.
Peace to the
Also,
guy, man.
yeah, Libra
Peace to
Sun in
the
the
guy.
building.
Hey
Also,
Reginald, man, I think Ty gonna get you. Ty gonna get you in a minute because I can't. I'm not. He invited me in and I can't send it to
yeah,
him right
yeah,
now.
but I wanna try to keep it toned because Garfield has been making a lot of videos about Dane, and so I don't want the environment. If the environment get weird, I'm get going on commercial. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Because I know how Dane feel. The man is under attack, and I know I know how he feels. So
I'm
if
not
he
worried about this
if he
little guy.
go the
hey,
fuck off,
hey,
you know what I'm saying?
hey, but in real
I
life though,
feel him,
right? Like
even though
I think it's
I'm
good
still
that
gonna
we
be
keep
like
it
that was
sport. It don't
uncomfortable.
have to be like personal. Like you know
Right,
what I'm saying? Like I
right,
know we get kind of we get heated sometime or whatever, and then shit be going back and forth. Um, but I think that we can have good, healthy dialogues, and we just feel like you guys don't uh
answer
y'all
questions.
block the information from coming over there. The thing with Sonetta with AP, shout out to AP and A1 when they went over there, whatever they was going to present evidence and show information, and then that happened. That never happens to nobody on Sonetta's channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it would be different if it was an Aboriginal come on there, whatever, and was, you know what I'm saying? But it was one of y'all people, and that's just not cool, bro. So like what we saying is like let's if you guys say y'all love y'all people, then why y'all blocking the truth from them? That's how we feel. That's just what
Right.
it is. And if it address the information instead, y'all come out talking about uh who paid for
Okra and
information.
shit.
Yeah, all this other stuff like what's on the website. So I'm like, what you talk about? How much money did you pay? And like she asking me how much money did I pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you talk about? I'm not asking you like how much money you spend in groceries. Did you donate to Dagger Squad? Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not cool. That's all we saying. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to get to the bottom of this thing, man. And it's gonna be some going back and forth. That's cool.
Hey, LT.
But we all ain't the same, bro. So we can't just be because
Right.
we don't put you guys all in the same box. I'm saying, okay, they all bleed the same stuff, man. No,
I ain't gonna lie, I
I
do.
the question I ask is, what are we saying that's dangerous? That's hurting the people.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Now
Yep.
we can.
All right, because I've been trying to say something for the longest. Hey, first of all, man, let me say this. Dane, what's your email? That's what I've been trying to
I'm
ask for
not
the whole
giving you
time.
that.
I was told by Aboriginal Power for you to say for me to email you. That's what he relayed a message to me.
No,
So now you don't want me to email you.
no, I never did. Why would I? For what? Who are you?
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right, my brother.
yeah.
All right. All right. All right. All
Okay.
right. All right.
What's so
I, I,
funny?
I could say the same for you too, but hey, listen, I'm gonna
Model?
say this, bro. My issue,
What's
my
stopping you?
issue, my issue is if you here to try to throw insults and act like you better than everybody else, it don't make no sense.
I am better than you. I'm not
Better than
acting
better
like
at what? Better at what?
I'm better than you, period.
Better at me at what? At what
Everything.
though?
At
At
life.
what?
At life.
At life at what?
Yeah.
At
At
life
life.
with what? With what? With what?
We know this.
Who
We know this finna
are
go
you?
sideways. I know this will be a
No, no,
nice
no, no.
video,
Don't
Nah,
put
but I don't want the views. I don't
don't
care about the
tribe up,
views.
relax,
You know
calm
what I'm
down,
saying?
calm
No,
down,
no,
tribe
because
up,
I
tribe
know
up.
what it's headed. You know what I'm saying? You've been
no.
trolling
Oh
this guy for a long
man,
time,
oh,
and if he
oh
snap
man,
off,
No.
I
oh
can't tell him to
man,
stop.
Ty. Let
You
him
see what I'm
oh,
talk.
saying? If
Let
they
him
ain't
let him
snap out on you, I
Ty.
can't tell them to stop, and I'm not
Ty.
kicking them out. You've been trolling
Ty.
for a long time.
Ty.
It's
Let
cool,
him
Ty.
talk.
Listen,
Let him get it off.
you ain't gotta stop nobody, man. Let his feelings out, man. The issue we have, right? They was talking about tonight.
Why am I?
They was talking about an article, right? They was talking about an article, right?
Why?
Oh, hold
Why
Now,
on,
is
whoa,
if you
whoa,
my
whoa.
name
they was
in
talking about an
every
article
single
tonight.
video
They
of
was
yours
talking
on
about they
your
was
Hold
channel?
on, who talking first? Who
I
talking
am.
first?
Why
no
is
no no no
my
no.
Hey,
name?
I'm
Garfield, hold on.
asking.
Why is my name in the title of all of your videos? As a matter of fact, all of your most popular videos got my name in it, right?
That's not true. That is
That's
not
not true.
true. That is not true.
Okay, but address his
That is
point though.
far.
But
Live right now.
address his point.
You
That is
live
far
right
from
Hey
now.
true.
Don't
Garfield,
do it.
but
That is
address his
hold
far.
on.
point though. His point.
That is far from
All
true.
right.
Okay,
Okay.
so why is they in
The
there?
You
most
lying
popular
right there.
video.
How we
Okay, but
gonna have
that's
a
not the point
conversation?
though.
No,
His point was why is his name in there?
the point is
Why is his name in there?
you are putting out misinformation, and I'm
No,
here
you
to
just
correct you.
lied right there. What you mean?
You are putting out misinformation, and then
You
you put
just
out
lied
you
and
put out an
said
Hold
that
on,
article,
my
hold
your
on, hold
most
on,
name is
hold
popular
on,
not in
article.
all
Oh,
of
you don't
your
hold
want to be,
on,
you
videos.
don't
hold
want.
on.
Listen,
Hey,
listen.
On your most
hey,
You
Garfield,
popular
you
see,
gonna be able
videos,
to present
look
it
at
though.
you,
Hey,
look at you,
Garfield,
look at
you
you, look
you
at you,
hold
gained
on.
look at
like
you,
two
look at
or
you now.
3,000
Look at you
subscribers
now.
by using
Look
my
at
name, right?
Hey,
look at
Garfield.
you.
Okay,
Look at
yeah,
Right?
I'm
you.
finna go ahead
Look
and
at
go on
you.
commercial, you guys.
No,
Let
no,
No,
me
no,
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 figure
no,
no,
this
no,
no,
out.
no.
no, no,
Hey,
no,
No,
Ty,
because
no,
they just
Look at you.
just
Look
played
at
us,
you.
you
Look
no,
guys.
at
They
you.
just
Look
they
at
just
you.
played us, and
no.
this
Look
is
at you.
what they
Look
want.
at you.
This is what they
No,
wanted the whole
hey,
Look
time.
at
Ty
you.
And
Data.
Look
I'm
at
sorry,
you.
Nah,
you're
bro,
not gonna get it.
Dane is in his feelings. Why don't you
don't do
check?
it.
I
Dane
need
is in
my
his
You're
name.
Hey,
not
feelings.
no,
gonna
no,
get it.
we
Not
just
on
need you
my
to talk
What
one
watch.
at
you
a
mad
time.
Not on
for?
my
Emotional.
watch.
Hey,
Tell me what
hey,
I
hold
You're
on.
not gonna
mad
get
for.
it. So I'm gonna ask you to
Not
go
Tell me
ahead
why
and
I'm
leave.
mad,
You know what
Garfield.
I'm
Tell me
saying?
why I'm mad.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, don't do that, Ty.
No,
We getting
oh
I
somewhere.
know what
Tell
they're
me
man.
why I'm
doing,
mad,
bro. Do
Garfield.
you
Who is
understand what
they,
they
Oh
bro?
just
Like,
did,
man.
bro?
oh my
This
god,
They
guy
just
man.
this
socially
guy here,
engineered
man.
to try to bring Dan Calorie out, bro. That's not on my. I see
Bro,
what they're doing,
we
bro.
good, bro. Don't trip about
Social
that. It's good.
engineer. What
We
are you talking about?
good.
Social engineer?
Yes.
And
Hey,
they don't
Ty.
even
What are you
know what
talking
Yes.
about?
All
indoctrination
those.
is.
Hey,
Okay.
Ty.
Do
Here's
I
a.
need
Hey,
to give
no,
a
look, look.
source?
Hey,
Back to the
Ty.
Can
Hey,
matter
I
is,
Ty. Hey,
explain?
hey,
Ty. Dane. Let me say
Dane,
something
you know
though.
what,
Hey,
Dane?
Ty. Dane. Let me
Dane,
say
you
something
know
for a
what you
second.
do, bruh?
Not
You know
right
what you
here.
do?
Not right here.
You know what you
This is
do?
what everything was about, you guys.
This,
So
this, this
I'm finna go ahead and
Hey,
yeah,
Ty Data.
yeah. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Oh my god, man, y'all
Yeah.
trip. This is crazy.
So if y'all want to work it out, they can't hear y'all. So if y'all want to work it out right now, y'all go right ahead. They can't hear y'all right now. Okay. So if you're here to skull Dane on something, this not finna happen. So if y'all got something, huh? Yes, Chief, but you're not understanding what they just did, bro. Do you understand what they just did today? Okay. I fuck that algorithm, bro. This man could be in danger of some shit. You see what I'm saying? What the hell? Look, I know what's going on, and it's not going to happen. Not on my watch. Okay. You don't talk about yourself. You talk about yourself. See. So is that a threat? Is that a threat, Garfield? Yeah. Reginald Green, if you out there, hold on, let me see. Reginald Green, if you out there, the link is in there. You can go ahead and come on the panel. I cut the thing. I understand what they just did today, and this is what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Just to bring Dan Calloway out. Now here we go. Now we got Reginald Green on, and Reginald Green got some information that he want to present, and I don't know how the hell I got in the middle of it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. But here we go.
You feel as though you need to come out with a video,
No,
multiple.
you have
Right.
set your pit
So,
bulls and put
hey,
videos about me. You set that
so
dude
Reginald
out to
Green want
make
to
a
say
video
something.
about me. This is what you do.
Hey,
You
hey,
act
hey,
like it's not
hey,
you,
hey,
but it's you.
Garfield. We're
It's
live
you.
Todd,
now. We're
I only
live
got
now, and
one
Todd.
person.
Reginald Green want to say something
Don't
real
make up
quick.
claims and
Hey,
you can't.
Todd, you did it right.
Yeah,
Just keep
yeah,
it meat, because
yeah,
everybody don't need to hear it.
right,
You
right,
right.
right, right. Reginald Green want to say something real quick. Can he
Coming up
talk
with
real
some
quick, please?
bullshit like that,
Go,
boy.
go, go
Just
ahead.
show
Hey,
your proof
but
at. If you African,
Garfield,
what a
hold
proof
on,
at.
hold
Like,
on, Dane. I have hold on, Dane, because I have something on Garfield. Garfield, I
Hmm.
know you probably don't remember me, but I spoke to you a couple of years ago, and I have your number, and we exchanged email, and you said you gonna fix my credit, and
Hmm.
mm-mm.
you never fixed it completely.
Uh-oh.
Okay, completely. Okay, that's
You
fine.
never
That's
fixed
fair.
it
That I never
because
fixed it completely. Okay, so you're trying to
yes,
put me on blast like I did
no,
something
no,
wrong.
no. He don't have you on live.
So,
He
no,
don't
no,
have you
no.
on live.
It
No, I
doesn't it doesn't matter if I'm live or not live. That is not
because
nothing
I'm
bad.
not gonna shame you
We are
live.
live, but we are live. We are live. We are live. We are
No,
live.
Todd, did
We
you
are
say
live.
we don't have?
Yeah, we laugh, but they can't hear y'all. Not no more. They can't. They shouldn't be able to hear you right now. They no no. They should only hold on. They could. Okay, so we're going live now. Okay, we're going live. No, I'm talking about they couldn't hear you though. They couldn't hear you. Okay, you was muted, Garfield. They couldn't hear you. But you can only hear me though. You can't hear you guys. They can only hear me, sir. Okay? So now we're finna go back live. Okay? Now you and Reginald Green can work whatever you guys got out. You can work that out. Okay? So look, look. Okay, so we're going back live. Uh, okay, they're listening to dead air. Let's Garfield, just dress the man like a man and let's move on, bro. Hey Garfield, address him like a man. Just get his email and then just move on, bro. Like I'm not trying to put you on blast. I'm not trying to, bro. Just get his email like a man, and you guys work that shit out. You don't have to do it live here on the show, bro. Just all you gotta do is just send him your email, bro. That's all. Okay, yeah, you guys. So unfortunately, there are some claims and some things like that, that needs to be addressed. And Reginald Green didn't get the full operation or whatever. And I wasn't, I'm saying I wasn't trying to put it on 100% blast, but they can't they can't hear each other. It's gonna be a shit show. And so because of that, I'm the fuck out of here. I'm out of this community. Fuck all this shit. I ain't got time for none of this shit. But what they just did is they just rooted him out. They used the tactic and the social engineer tactic, and it worked. Okay, that's what they was trying to do the whole time because they trying to take down Dan Calloway. Who knows how much danger the man's in? You see what I'm saying? And maybe he's not in danger, but it's still an option. How would I feel if I wake up and I got 1,000 fucking videos of some weird ass nigga in New York that I don't even know? I will be creeped out. I'm creeped out with more than 60 people in the chat because my name and everything out there. For everybody who's a no name and no face, maybe you might not understand, maybe you might not give a shit. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So I'm probably just gonna let him kick him out and then Because huh? No, man, cause I know that's good for views, man, but shit is disturbing, bro. Like he's not gonna have a conversation with us. He's not. They can't hear you, Garfield. They can't hear you, sir. You're not live. Okay, because you stop. Because I understand the reason why I'm tripping is because I understand the tactic that they used on Dane. You see what I'm saying? They used the tactic on him. That's what it was about. You see what I'm saying? We've been trying to get these guys to come on our show for 10 years. I mean, not for 10 years, for about 2 years now. All last year. Go look at the hold on, let me see. Yeah, go look up the our history on both channels. We've been going back and forth trying to get these guys to come over there to the channel, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, all last year. This was last year's stuff we was doing, and now guess what happened? Dane Calloway's on. They come on. So put the two and two together. Put the two and two together. So So this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And I know Dane's a hardcore dude. He don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be involved in the shit because this shit is weirdo shit. You see what I'm saying? Grown men shouldn't do this. A man make a claim. Oh, okay, my bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got busy. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I forgot your emails. Blah 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 blah. And let's move on. Okay. I understand the tactic that they use. Okay. And so now they even use me to get to Dane. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to be that link. So I'm shutting this shit down, bro. I'm shutting it down. You see what I'm saying? If they wanna, you know what I'm saying, if they wanna set up something where they can come on the panel and talk to us or talk to me or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, that'll be cool. But you're not finna troll Dane Calloway and all these little tactics of Dane Calloway, Dane Calloway, Dane Calloway, Dane Calloway. Man, the man you do 2 videos a goddamn month, bro. 2 videos a month. Like what the hell? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. No, you don't understand what's going on. If I was scared, I wouldn't be here. Okay? But see, you probably one of them no name, no face motherfuckers who go around talking all this racist ass shit all the goddamn time. Okay? My name's out here, my company's out here, my sister's out here, my family's out here. I'm out here. So I intake the information a little bit different than you, okay? So when people come on my channel arguing and shit, I take it a little bit different than some weird ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Or some weird ass shit. Okay? And that's what I'm talking about. You see? Now the guy's even threatening me, you guys. He's even threatening me. So the guy's back here threatening us. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird. You see what I'm saying? Right. You see what I'm saying? So, but like we said, their paradigm is dying. If you just do a simple Google trend, go on Google Trend, go on some of their normal videos, those little slaves and shit, and those little people who invented the refrigerator and all that shit. Don't nobody want to hear that shit because Google's saying that nobody's Googling none of their topics and none of their shit. You see what I'm saying? They're Googling all of our shit. So absolutely that. So the dude just got rowdy and he's cussing everybody out. He's saying he's got shit on people. Like the dude is getting real disrespectful back here, y'all. I'm gonna have to kick him out. You see what I'm saying? He just hollered and screamed and cussed everybody out. The shit is crazy. You see what I'm saying? Damn, that's crazy. But let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and shut this shit down. But y'all can't hear him though. But I'm just letting you know. I could still record it, right? You guys don't hear it and show it, but I'm not even gonna do that. I don't want to be bothered with this bullshit. But the more they attack, for some reason, it gets weird. It gets weird. But where the fuck is this chat? Okay. Okay. But anyway, but yeah, I'm finna go ahead. I gotta kick him out, but I'm a little bit just boggled and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But hold on 1 second. Right. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. He yeah. Okay. Okay. It was okay. So hey, you guys, y'all want to go back live? Y'all want to go back live because I'm not gonna see. Hey, testing. Are you guys gonna calm down, Garfield guy? And do you wanna do you want to? Okay. You know how old he is? He's 24 years old, and you're not. Okay, so I guess because Reginald Green came on, and I brought Reginald Green came on because he owed Reginald Green some money and shit. So I guess that pissed him off. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't play the part. You know what I'm saying? But we can clearly, you know what I'm saying, expose this shit if we want to. But I don't give a shit about that. You see what I'm saying? So if you know, all he had to do is say, "Hey, bro, give me your email. Let's work this out and let's figure it out." But but well, how much money do you owe him? Oh, well, Reginald Green, can you show your receipts? Reginald Green, what's your source? Okay, well, Reginald Green, can you give us your source, Reginald Green? Because that's what he told me. But he has sources. So where's your sources at, Reginald Green? Can you, put him in the back chat? Hold on. Put him in the back chat, Reginald Green. Okay, but see, I don't want to make this about this. Okay, but that's what the man said. Okay. Oh, why would I do that? I don't know you. I don't subscribe to your channel. Oh, okay. Okay. So why all the hostility then? If you don't owe him nothing, then why all the hostility then? Get, so anyway, it's messy back here, and for some reason, I gotta pee, and my brain is not it's not working that much as I'm just I'm trying to shut this shit down. Let me see. Here we go. I found the chat. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go pee, and I gotta kick this out. Hold on 1 second. They they cannot hear you, Garfield. We're about to go on commercial. We'll be right back.
Going around telling people that I owe you money like I owe you
I
some
didn't
big amount
say
of
you
money
owe
like I
me money.
scammed you.
Hold on,
So why
time
you got
out.
this
We back.
fake
Hold
ass
on,
bullshit
hold
nigga
on.
called data
Hold
When
on.
did
talking
I
shit?
Hold on.
say? Did you hear out
Oh
my
shit.
mouth that I said I owe you money?
What the fuck? Hold on. Testing. What? Testing. What's going on? Hold on. Testing. Testing. Damn, I just walked away. I can't even hear myself, you guys. But hold on, let me get this guy here. This guy is going off though. He's going off on everybody. Like this shit is crazy, you guys. Like these guys are pissed, bro. Like I'm like, wow, this is some crazy shit. Like wow. But yeah. But hold on, what's going on with my mic? Testing, testing, testing. Can you guys? Let me see. Press one in the chat if you can hear me. Press one in the chat if you can hear me. I can't hear them no more. Um, yeah, you see that? King Bimbo get that tactic right there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you guys can hear me. I can't hear them no more. So I don't know what happened. Um, but maybe we get some elders up in here. But it's okay. I gotta kick this guy out because he clearly came to talk about Dane Calloway, not about no information. He's threatening us and things like that. So it's getting kind of weird. But it's okay, you guys. I'm cool. I'm just weirded out, and I don't want to take any part in none of this shit. Cause I got shit I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. So um, but let me see. Let me see if I can find this chat room so I can kick this guy out. He's back there just pretty much cussing everybody out. They whole tactic was to get Dane Calloway, and they actually did it successfully, and they actually used me to do it. So uh, you know what I'm saying, but it's not on air, so they don't get to see the stuff unless he's recording. So if he's recording, maybe he is recording. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plug anyway. So, um, so I'm gonna go back. They still in the chat room. I'm going offline, and I might try to come back. Maybe I restart my computer because I couldn't even hear them no more. So I don't know what happened. Um, but but yeah, let me try to get back in the chat, and maybe I might be able to hear them. So yeah, I brought Reginald Green on because Reginald Green is one of our young guys, and he told me Garfield owed him some money, and he been wanted to do a show and things like that about it. And I told him, I'm like, man, I told him I didn't really want to be a part of it. Him and Black Lotus was actually going to do that little show or whatever when they was gonna talk about Garfield, but I didn't want to be a part of it. And so when he came on the panel, you know what I'm saying, I gave Reginald Green so they can go in the chat so Reginald Green can talk to him. But I guess he saw that as some type of, I don't know, some type of jail shit or some, I don't know what, some type of weirdo shit. But um it's okay though. But oh, he was this killer. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's just an email. Okay, yeah, you can email me. But shit, let me go back in the chat real quick. Oh man, this is some weirdo shit, bro. Like this shit is weird. Okay, so now I'm finna go back in the link, and hopefully, if they calm down, I'm gonna be okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to kick the brother out. Okay. For some reason, I still can't hear them. Testing. Can you guys hear me? I can't hear them for shit. I cannot. Oh, I must have. Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, I can hear you guys now. Okay, here we go. Yes, yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. I stepped away, but I made a mistake to mute the mic. But yeah, I don't think the brother want to talk information. I think what he really want to do is he want to get at Dane Calloway, and he want to use me to do it, and I don't want to be a part of it. If you gonna get at Dane Calloway, you get at Dane Calloway on your own terms, not through Ty Data. I I I I understand. I understand. To you, it means nothing. To you, I understand. You're a hardcore. You're a hardcore dude. It means nothing to you. But to me, this is some weirdo shit. You see what I'm saying? And I'm in the middle of it. You see what I'm saying? Not even supposed to be in it. You see what I'm saying? Cause, huh? I know, but I didn't know you was gonna come in here and cuss everybody out though. You just cussed me out. You cussed. Whoa, see, I couldn't even talk. So there you go. Go ahead. Huh? That's what he told me. Okay, according to him. Okay, according to him. Okay. If I wanted to slander you, I would have did a 24-hour video on you. Okay, I was the one that was not with it. Black Lotus was the one that was going to do it. Okay, it wasn't me. I was protecting you. I told Black Lotus not going to do it. Him and Black Lotus was going to do that. I told them not to. I was protecting you, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want you guys to use I don't want you guys use me to slander Dane Calloway and get in a fighting match with Dane Calloway by way of Ty Dane. They could do it on Lotus time. They could do it on Lotus time. We came on here to talk to my people. When Lotus has Tribe Up, he got the password to Tribe Up. You know what I'm saying? We just came on because we felt attacked and we was coming on to vent and do things like that. We didn't. Hold on, you guys. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where is my phone died? Hold on, y'all. My phone died. Damn. Yeah.
documents from?
Where did you get the
Take the
documents from?
video.
Where did you get the
Go
documents
look
from?
at the video.
Tell us right now. Tell us
No,
right
no,
now.
go look at
I
the
want you
video.
to tell them
No, no, no.
because
I
the
want you
people,
to go look at it. Keep in mind,
because the people, I
hold
know
on.
where you got it from because the people,
Wait,
your
wait,
cheerleaders here right
wait.
now want
Hold
to
on.
hear.
That's the reason why.
So as you can see, you know what I'm saying? As you yeah, as you can see, there's slander. Every other word is slander. I know maybe in some cultures, maybe in some states, that's just how people talk. But that shit is it kind of means like you don't. To me, that means you don't have nothing wise to say to me. But um, I'm on my phone, so give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on one second.
talking with your face on the screen and you have the background with the words. That's what